Greg, off the top in that first period, it sure looked like Eric Schalgren was carrying a load. What did you think of his effort tonight and kind of a redemption game against this Rochester team?
Yeah, he was really impressive, not only in this game, but given the circumstances prior to this. Last time we played this team, he had gotten pulled out, a few early goals in the first period. It wasn't the start that he wanted. To have the resiliency to come back into this game against the same team and really single-handedly win the game for us, he was great tonight, put on a clinic. It was really good to see him respond like that against this team.
So out front, your thoughts on that first period, and does the team end up performing later on in the game the way you had hoped?
Yes and no. Not a great start. I mean, we're coming into a tough building to play in and a really strong opponent. I think the success that we had last weekend, human nature kicked in of just thinking that it was going to be maybe an easier game. I don't know, but it wasn't where it needed to be. We should have brought our game to them in that first period. And then power play gained some momentum for us, for sure. As the second period into the third, we started to find our game a little bit. It was just one of those nights where we didn't have it. Now we need to find a way to manufacture it, but we didn't have it. We found a way to win a hockey game. We found a way to get better throughout a tough hockey game where we didn't start out well. So you can take some positives out of it, but at the end of the day, it's just not a good enough effort to come into a building like this against a top opponent in our division and have that kind of start and put our goalie under that kind of pressure. Not good enough.
How did you feel the power play performed? It got some chances tonight. It obviously had the success there, but how did you feel it performed overall?
When we were in the zone, we got some good looks. We had some troubles on the entries. That's something that we've definitely got to get stronger at and being more consistent with. But once we established ourselves in the offensive zone, we got some good puck movement. We found some good chances, and there were some guys that made some high end plays. That pass from SDA was great for that high shot tip.
You've played these guys now a couple of games. What do you learn about your opponent here, the Rochester Americans? They seem like a full package team.
Yeah, they're fast, they're relentless, highly skilled. They create a lot off the rush. Our ability to come back towards our end and stop their momentum on entries is going to be very important in the future.